Okay, we are now moving on to removing the water pump, which is the one, let's see if you can see it. So this is the water pump, the one right over here. It is above this oil pump. So this is the oil, the oil pump or the rear balance shaft that we had taken care of earlier. And now this is the water pump that we are going to replace. In order to do that, I'm going to first go ahead and remove this plastic cover in front of the cam or behind the cam pulley. It is held on by two 10 mm fasteners. There's this one over here, and then there's this one. Okay, yeah, I just need it to be kind of moved to this side. Let's see if we can get a better angle. So the trick was to move it over here, and then I was able to slide off. There's a rubber gasket on here, which needs to be taken care of. Yeah, so it goes all the way from here to here, and seems like there's another one on this side as well. So I'll clean all of this up. There's obviously some gunk on here. So this is the bolt for the upper timing belt cover. So one of them goes in here. And just like other times, I'm gonna put the fasteners back in. That way I don't have to keep track of what goes where. And let's try to get a better view of the water pump. So this one is the water pump. Okay, just to give you an idea of where all the fasteners are on the water pump, this is the new water pump that I'm going to put in after I take the old one out. So there are 5 fasteners on here. This hole actually is not for the water pump itself, but this is one of the holes in which one of the fasteners for the timing belt cover goes in. And then there are 5 other fasteners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one on the top. This is the one from which that big stud sticks out, where the tensioner spring goes on. And then these are the other 3. Now this one is actually kind of hidden behind the bracket for the mount, and I'll show you these in a minute. So let's compare them one by one. So this top one, so this is the position of the position of the water pump with this rubber gasket at the bottom. So this is the top edge, and this is the top fastener. And on this one, on the old one, that one is this. This is the one. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is the fastener. Yeah, this is the fastener that corresponds to the top one. And then coming back to this hole where the timing belt cover goes on, so you can see this over here. this is the fastener for the timing belt, which again, as I said, that I usually put the fasteners back on. This is the fastener for the timing belt. And then coming on to the next one, the one which has the stud, that's this one right here. And it kind of goes into focus, but yeah, that's the one. And then the other ones, this one, as you can see, this is kind of not exactly to the bottom, but a little bit to the bottom right over here, and it might be very hard to see. Might have to just come in from the bottom. Again, it's really hard to see, but that this is that bolt, or this is that fastener, and you can see it's right below and to the right of this one. And coming on to this one, so that one is right here. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but this is the one, which is the bottom left. And then the last one is actually accessible through here. You can see it through this hole in the, so it's this one. And the way to access it is that this mounting bracket has a hole directly in front of this fastener. So that's how you take it out. Okay, I have the camera coming in from the bottom so that I can then work from the top. Let's move on to the third one, which is again, you get access to it through that hole in the bracket. All three on the bottom left are off. But as I was doing it, I also noticed that the coolant has started dripping. You can see the coolant dripping from the from the water pump. I just put a small container to catch it for now. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and remove the remaining two fasteners. Looks much better. Okay, so here's the longer stud. And we'll use a magnet to hold on to all the fasteners that I've not put back. So now all of them should be off. And again, that the extra one that you see on there on the right, that one, it's that's just for the timing belt cover, so that doesn't need to come off. When I take off the water pump, I'll just take it off and put it in the new one. Okay, at this point I should be able to just tap this out. So I'm gonna try doing that with the mallet. Okay, so this is the new water pump as I showed you earlier. It rotates freely, and this is the gasket that comes with it. Now what I've seen from some of the videos, it is usually a little bit better to apply just a tiny bit of RTV sealant in here so that it doesn't fall out and it stays in place. There are these notches which should keep in place, but anyway, just to kind of make it a little bit more sticky to this portion, I'm gonna just apply a little bit of Permadex gray sealant or RTV sealant, and then apply this O-ring on here. Shouldn't hurt anything. And then make sure it goes underneath these notches. So yeah, it should not fall off. And now I'm gonna try to put it in place. Just gonna slide it this way. I'm gonna get one of the fasteners started, the one on the top. So as you saw, I used a socket, and I just held the fastener in the socket and screwed it in that way through that hole. Now all of these need to be tightened to 8.7 foot-pound of torque. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten all of them. And here it is with all the fasteners tightened to 8.7 foot-pound, and I'm just gonna make sure this rotates nice and smooth. It does, so it should be all good. And I'm also gonna put the timing belt cover fastener on that hole. And there's that timing belt cover fastener. So we should be all set with the water pump. Next video we'll tackle all of these seals. So the camshaft seal, the front balancer shaft seal over here, and then the crankshaft seal down there.